नमस्कार मित्रांनो, आज आपण मॅथमॅटिक्स सब्जेक्टमधल्या पहिल्या चॅप्टरला सुरुवात करणार आहोत. द नेम ऑफ आवर फर्स्ट चॅप्टर इज मॅथमॅटिकल लॉजिक. लॉजिक टीच अस हाऊ टू मेक कॉन्क्रीट अँड क्लिअर स्टेटमेंट्स in mathematics. First we will see what are the points to be studied in this chapter. First point is statement and its truth value. Second point is logical connectives, compound statements. Third point is truth tables, negations of statements and compound statements. Fourth point is statement pattern, logical equivalence. Fifth point is tautology, contradiction and contingency. Sixth point is quantifiers and quantified statements, duality. And last point is applications of logic to switching circuit and switching tables. Now if we go through these points, you will observe that only first point is familiar. We are familiar with the first point, statement. We do not know what are truth tables, what are statement pattern, what is tautology and what are quantifiers, how logic can be applied for switching circuits. So let us begin our study with the word statement. What is statement? Statement is a declarative or an assertive sentence which is either true or false, but not both simultaneously. A statement is a declarative. Declarative means assertive sentence which is either true or false but not both simultaneously. Statements are denoted by small letters P, Q, R. We know sentences are classified into four classes. First type is assertive sentence. Second one is imperative sentence. Third one is interrogative sentence. And fourth one is imperative sentence. So assertive, interrogative, imperative and exclamation. Fourth one is exclamation. These are four types of sentences. Of these four types, the assertive sentence. Assertive means which narrates, which says something, gives some information. That information may be right or wrong, but it should have fixed truth value. Such a sentence is called a statement. Truth value of a statement. Each statement is either true or false. By definition, this is because of definition, statement is either true or false. If a statement is true, then its truth value is T, and if the statement is false, then its truth value is false. We denote truth value by letter T and F. Now I will give you some examples of sentences which are statements. Sentences which are statement. Note that every sentence is not a statement. By definition, sentence has to be assertive type of a sentence and it should have a fixed truth value. First example is sun rises in the east. So some assertion is made, some information is given. Therefore, this sentence is a statement. 5 into 2 is equal to 11. Yes, some information is provided. We do not bother whether it is right or wrong. This sentence is also a statement. Every triangle has three sides. This is also a statement. Mumbai is the capital of India. Once again we read this sentence. Mumbai is the capital of India. Is this sentence a statement? Yes, this sentence is also a statement. The information provided here is wrong, but it has a fixed truth value. Therefore, this sentence is a statement. Now, last one is every natural number is an integer. This is also a statement because it is assertive type of sentence and it has fixed truth value. Now let us see the truth value of statements in the next slide. Following sentences are not statements. Please give your pen. Now can you guess why this sentence is not a statement? Yes. This is not assertive type of sentence. It is imperative type of sentence. Imperative type. Some order is given. Some request is there. Therefore, it is not a statement. What is your name? This is not assertive type of sentence. It is interrogative type sentence. Therefore, this is not a statement. What a beautiful place it is! Exclamation. This is exclamation. An exclamatory sentence is not considered as a statement. How are you? How are you? This is interrogative type of sentence. Therefore, it is not a statement. Now, last one. I am the Prime Minister of India. I am the Prime Minister of India. Okay. I will give you 1 minute time to think over it. Is this sentence a statement? I am the Prime Minister of India. No. No. This is assertion. This is assertion. It is assertive type of sentence, but its truth value is not fixed. The person who makes this argument may change the truth value of this sentence. If Pawar sir makes this argument that I am the Prime Minister of India, its truth value is false. If Narendra Modi makes this argument that I am the Prime Minister of India, its truth value is true. So this sentence is assertive type of sentence, but its truth value is not fixed. Therefore, this sentence is not a statement. Let us move to the next point. Write down the truth values of following statements. First statement is 6 into 4 is equal to 24. 6 4s are 24. It is a statement and its truth value is true. 2 plus 6 is equal to 9. Sum is wrong. Therefore, this sentence is a statement. Its truth value is false. Every real number is complex number. We know every real number can be expressed in the form a plus bi. Therefore, this sentence is a statement and its truth value is true. The equation x square minus 5x plus 6 is equal to 0 has two roots. We know every quadratic equation has two roots. Therefore, this sentence is a statement and its truth value is also true. Every Indian is a Maharashtrian. Every Indian is a Maharashtrian. It is a statement and the truth value of this statement is false. Chlorine, bromine, iodine belong to the same group. Do you know whether these three elements chlorine, bromine, iodine belong to the same group? So you can decide truth value of this statement also. Now let us move to the next point, that is logical connective. The words or phrases which are used to connect two statements are called logical connectives. The words or phrases which are used to combine two statements are called logical connectives. Following are examples of some connectives: and, or, if then, if and only if, not. Now let us study these connectives one by one. These are 5 connectives. We will study them one by one. Simple and compound statements. Simple and compound statement. So statements are classified into two classes: simple statements and compound statements. What is simple statement? A statement which cannot be split further into two or more statements is called a simple statement. A statement which cannot be split further into two or more statements is called a simple statement. If a statement is the combination of two or more simple statements, then it is called compound statement. So if it is a combination of two statements or more statements, then it is called compound. And if it is not a combination of two or more statements, it is called a simple statement. Let us have an example. 3 is a prime number and 4 is an even number. This is a compound statement because this is combination of two simple statements. 3 is a prime number. This is one simple statement. 4 is an even number. This is another statement. And these two statements are connected by connective and therefore this is a compound statement. Next example is 3 and 5 are twin primes. 3 and 5 are twin primes. This is a simple statement. Why? Because we cannot split this statement into two simple statements. This is the only reason. We cannot split, we cannot break this statement into two smaller, two simple statements. Therefore, this statement is not a compound statement, it is a simple statement. Now, we use different names for these connectives. First connective is conjunction. This is another name of connective AND. We are familiar with word AND. That word AND is called as a conjunction. If two statements are combined using the connective AND, then it is called a conjunction. In the last slide, we have seen the first example, first compound statement was made using connective AND, so that was example of conjunction. In other words, if P and Q are two statements, then P and Q is called as conjunction. It is denoted by this symbol. We read it as P conjunction Q or simply P and Q. The conjunction P and Q is said to be true if and only if both P and Q are true. The last sentence on this slide, once again I will read that sentence. The conjunction P and Q is said to be true if and only if both components P and Q are true. This will help me in preparing truth table. Remember, when conjunction is true, for conjunction to be true, its both components P and Q have to be true. This is truth table for conjunction. Here we have prepared three columns. In the first column, we can see the possible truth values of P. In second column, possible truth values of Q. And in third column, we write the corresponding truth value of conjunction P and Q. So in the first row, we observe two T's. That means P is true, Q is true, then P and Q is true. If P is false, I am reading second row. If P is true and Q is false, if P is true and Q is false, then conjunction P and Q is false. If P is false and Q is true, then P and Q is false. Last row, if both P and Q are false, then conjunction P and Q is false. So this is truth table for conjunction. Now second connective is disjunction. If two statements are combined by using the logical connective OR, then it is called a disjunction. In the other words, if P, Q are two statements, then P or Q, compound statement, P or Q is called a disjunction. So disjunction is synonym of OR. It is denoted by P or Q and it is read as P or Q or P disjunction Q. And this is the truth table for P or Q. For P or Q to be true, at least one of the components should be true. So we observe in the last column, first three rows are T, T, T and last one is F. Why that last one is F? Last one is false because in that case both components P and Q are false. Now third connective is conditional. Another name for conditional is implication. What this implication is, if two statements are combined by using the connective if then it is called as conditional or implication. If connective if then is used, then that compound statement is called conditional statement or implication. We read implication as P implies Q and this is the symbol for P implies Q. Now last line, I am reading the last line on the slide. Here P is called the hypothesis or antecedent. Hypothesis, assumption, and Q is called the conclusion, result or consequence. So in implication there is a hypothesis and conclusion. Hypothesis is also called as antecedent and conclusion is also called as consequence. So we assume something and we get some result in conditional statement. This is the truth table for conditional statement. Now when conditional statement is said to be true, the rule is conditional statement is said to be true if whenever P is true, Q should be true. Whenever P is true, Q should be true. That means P should force Q to be true. And if it is valid, then we say implication is true. So you can go through the table and see in the second row implication is false. What is the situation in second row? P is true and Q is false. Rule says whenever P is true, Q has to be true. But here situation is P is true and Q is not true. Therefore implication failed and therefore it is false. Following are different forms of implication P implies Q. The implication P implies Q has different forms and these are the different forms of the implication. First form is P is sufficient for Q. Second one is Q is necessary for P. Third one is P implies Q. Fourth is Q follows from P. And fifth one is P only if Q. So all these five have the same meaning, same as that of P implies Q. That means P forces Q to be true. That means whenever P is true, Q has to be true. Biconditional. Biconditional is also called as double implication. If two statements are combined using the logical connective if and only if, then it is called as biconditional. In other words, if P, Q are two statements, P, if and only if Q is called as biconditional. It is denoted by P biconditional Q. It is read as P biconditional Q or P if and only if Q. This is truth table for biconditional. I will tell you what is the rule for biconditional to be true. A simple rule is if both components have same truth value, then biconditional is true. For example, in the first row, both P and Q have same truth value T, it is true. In the last row, both P and Q have same truth value F, therefore it is true. And in middle two, second and third row, P and Q have opposite truth values, therefore biconditional is false. Now last one is negation, negation of a statement. For any given statement P, there is another statement which is defined to be true. For any given statement P, there is another statement which is defined to be true when P is false and false when P is true. That means that another statement and P have opposite truth values. Such a statement is called the negation of P. And we denote negation of P by this symbol. We read it as negation P. Now this is table, truth table for negation. In first column I have written possible truth values of P, and in second column corresponding truth values of negation P. We observe that in first row P is true, its negation is false. In second row P is false and its negation is true. So this was about the truth table and connectives. Thank you.